My name is Alan Kamgan, and I will be introducing the Group 5 topic, which is the Electoral Commission. An Electoral Commission is a body charged with overseeing the implementing of elections within any country. It's conceived to be an independent body which oversees elections and regulates political finance. And in Cameroon, ELECAM is the election commission that oversees election matters in Cameroon. It organizes and it supervises elections in Cameroon. Created by law number 2006/11 of 29th December 2006, signed by the head of state. In this group 5 expose, we are going to expatiate on various attributes of the election commission, including its functions, its achievements, and its shortcomings, especially in the context of Cameroon. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Korombo Gwemiran. We are students of Group 5 on Civics and Ethics. As earlier said, we'll be talking about electoral commissions. And they said in Cameroon, electants are those who are the electoral commissions that oversees elections in Cameroon. They organize and supervise elections. And in the process of doing this, they have various functions that they carry out. They have functions before elections, functions during election, as well as functions after elections. And all these functions is to enable them to carry out the elections successfully, so that each and everyone who is at the age of voting find he or herself voting in a group that he or she wanted. And in the course of doing this, the election is going to work out successfully. I will end here and my colleague continue.
Good afternoon. So just to echo what the previous speaker just said, I'm talking about the functions of the electoral processes before the election. That is, to begin with, they divide the country into groups of electoral constituencies. That is, they divide into specific voters group. They elect a leader. That the electoral processes before the election. That is, to begin with, they divide the country into groups of electoral constituencies. That is, they divide into specific voters group. They elect a leader that they're going to represent them during the election, and they also inform the public about the referendum, and they inform the public on how and why they should vote, their voting age and other aspects related to voting. And they also register members. Like they also register members who are eligible, members of the country who are eligible for voting. That is from age of 18 and above. And to conclude more, my colleague could be coming next to talk about the functions during the elections. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking about the function of Electoral Commission during election. The Electoral Commission are in charge of organizing and supervising all elections within a country, and they are also in charge of providing ballot boxes, papers during election. And to add to it, my colleague is gonna talk about the function of Electoral Commission after election.
Functions of the electoral body after elections. The electoral body reports or gives information on how well run the election was and recommend on how to improve the future elections. The electoral body as well also published the the data of electoral size and the number of the rejected ballot papers and postal and information on postal votings. Then the electoral body also gives information on donations of political parties and other groups on how they receive and spend the money. Then my colleague will talk about some of the criticisms of the electoral body.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. My name is Charlotte Precious. I'll be talking about the criticisms of Elecam. So the major criticisms of Elecam is that 11 of its 12 board members are members of the central committees and also territorial bureaus of the Cameroon People Democratic Party, that is the ruling party in Cameroon. And this actually made people to question the need in which Elecam was created in the early 26 December 2006, whereby Elecam was given the function that it should be in December 2006, whereby Elecam was given the function that it should be an independent body working on its own, irrespective of the others. But for the fact that majorities of these board members are members of the CPDM, this made many people to question the results of Elecam. But nevertheless, Elecam is not totally bad because it actually gives Cameroonians the rights and the duties to know their rights and also knows that they have to vote and be part of this. Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome back to this Loud 2016, here to talk about the conclusion of the Elecam Commission. Prior to the establishment of Elecam, elections were organized, managed and supervised. Prior to the establishment of Elecam Commission, elections were organized, managed and supervised by the MINAT and NEO. The establishment of this Elecam has greatly played a significant role in the democratization process of Cameroon. However, our assessment from some information gathered from some stakeholders in the society has proven that not everyone had the same level of confidence in Elecam, despite its statutory mandate to discharge its function initially and independently. We found out that this low level of confidence and suspicion was from the fact that the initial appointment of these members was a compromised members of the ruling party. But Elecam has a great role to play to build the confidence and inspire neutrality in the next future election.